So if you're like me, a social media manager, you must be looking at ways to maximize your gains on social media for your clients while also staying up to date with changes in the ways Instagram operates, and I'm here to discuss exactly that with 4 more tips in the 2-part series. Welcome back to part 2 of outdated Instagram tips in 2024. Ones you should stop using because firstly, it's a waste of time, and secondly, because Instagram just operates differently as opposed to how it was last year. And as a social media manager, I believe you must be on top of the trends and the changes. So let's dive right into the first tip. Number 1, don't pin your most viral content on your profile. More often than not, the moment you visit someone's profile on Instagram, you tend to see a pinned post on top of their page. Since 2022, Instagram launched this feature where you could pin posts on top of your feed, and now you can even pin up to 3 posts. But I believe this isn't the right way to utilize your pinned post feature. Pinning a post of 3 posts that have already garnered a substantial amount of likes, views, and engagement wouldn't increase its overall metrics by much. And it's most likely that your followers have already seen the viral post as well. So instead, what I would suggest is to pin a post you're looking to gain more engagement on. Although I understand pinning your viral posts is like providing social proof to a new page visitor, making them feel like you're legit, but I would either pin a post that has relatively good amount of KPI and just want to increase it a bit more, or a video or even a static graphic design which introduces you, your page, and overall business. Or let's say you have a recent activation as a restaurant, clinic, or business in general, and you've made an artwork for it. I'd pin that instead to grab as much attention as possible. Or pin something valuable like a tips and tricks videos of yours. Next up, let's get into outdated tip number 2, teasing your new post that you just published onto your stories. This outdated tip not only decreases the engagement of your actual post because they're not actually spending time on your post and watching the post, but instead they're your regular story viewers who happen to now be watching few seconds of your post. At times your post also gets harmed like this because let's say your video is around 45 seconds long. When you share that video onto your story to tease people to watch the actual video, not only does Instagram stories only show your story for up to just about 15 seconds, but now they also haven't clicked through to watch the video. So what that does is sending a signal to Instagram's algorithm that your video has low click-through rate and low average view duration, so it won't show it to more people. What you should do instead is create separate, unique Instagram stories specifically dedicated to your story content. You can create more daily life content and occasionally sprinkle a few of your recent posts to tease it if they're of short duration. Next up is outdated tip number 3, which is following and unfollowing people. If you're still doing this till today, stop this technique. And let me tell you why. Because what you're basically doing is following a bunch of accounts to get their attention, and then once they follow you, you unfollow them. Now, although there are tricks and ways to do this more efficiently, but I've noticed businesses do this very haphazardly. Sometimes I even see the same business follow and unfollow me 3 to 4 times in a week. The ultimate goal here is to create content that is engaging and something that your audience is actually interested in. Because remember, content is king. And no matter how many times or how many people you follow and unfollow, if your content isn't what they're interested in, they'll not even give you that initial follow. But then again, I don't fully advise against this method because there are workarounds and ways to do this the proper way, and maybe one day I'll share the secret sauce with you all as well. Last but not least, outdated tip number 4 is niching down way too much. What I mean by that is when you end up choosing a topic or niche that is way too specific. What this does is that it restricts you and your page, or it caters to a very small group of people as opposed to the millions or even billions of people that are on Instagram. So for example, instead of having a page about a specific type of classic car or a specific type of dish, go with a topic that covers all classic cars or all types of dishes. With that being said, I hope this video was helpful for you all. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions, and make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. See you guys in the next one.